Hey, did you know that most businesses completely miss the mark when it comes to storytelling in their marketing? No, it sounds crazy because we are used to hearing about creating engaging content, so it's important for me today to share with you 3 secrets that are going to help you to win your customers and to engage on a deeper level with them. Hey everyone, I'm Kareem. I'm passionate with marketing and storytelling, and today I'm about to help you with stories in ways that truly resonate with your audience. So, what's the big idea I'm revealing today? Actually, I can break it down into 3 different secrets. The first one is to make your customer the hero of your story. The second one is to leverage social proof, which means using other people's stories to help your customer in their journey. And the third one is to make your story real, to make it legit, to make it believable by applying certain tactics. I know what you're probably thinking. Maybe you've heard this before, or maybe it's complicated to put this into practice, but hang tight. I will show you a great way to implement these tactics and get amazing results. So first, make your customer the hero of your story. The idea here is that your story shouldn't be about your product. It's about the journey your customer is on and how you can guide them into success. Think of it like this. In every great story, the hero faces challenges and obstacles, and then a mentor or a guide steps in to help him or help them overcome it. That's exactly your role. It's important because when you position your customer as the hero, they can see themselves in the narrative, which makes your product or your service feel like the perfect solution to their problem. It's about shifting the focus from look how great our product is to look how great you are when you use our product. This subtle but powerful shift can change the way your audience perceives your brand. Instead of just listing its features, craft a story around your customer. Let's call him Alex. How Alex struggles with time and how overwhelmed he feels on a daily basis. Your tool becomes the key that helps Alex regain control and boost productivity and ultimately achieve their goals. The story isn't about the tool, the story is about Alex's transformation. Secret number 2 is leverage social proof. It's all about telling other people's stories. The main thing to understand here is that people trust what others have already tried and found successful. You share stories about someone who's just like them, or even a competitor who is using your product. It builds trust and it creates a sense of urgency. And it's not about dropping a name, it's about weaving a narrative that shows the journey, the struggles and successes, of course, of someone who has walked in your customer's shoes. This means your audience is more likely to believe in your product because they see it working for others, which in turn make them want to believe or to experience those exact same results. For instance, let's say you help the company increase the conversion rate by 30% with your solution. Instead of just stating that, craft a story around how that company was struggling, the steps they took with your help, and how they now thriving. This approach not only demonstrates your product's value, but also makes the story relatable and inspiring. Don't forget that people are more likely to take actions when they see that someone they respect or admire has already taken the leap. It's all about showing that your product or service isn't just another option, it's the option that successful people choose. Secret number 3 is to use the POPP Framework. The main thing to understand here is that POPP stands for problem, opportunity, practical steps, and promise. This framework helps you structure your story in a way that is both engaging and actionable. This is key because it keeps your story focused and relatable. It shows your audience that not only you do understand their problem, but also you have a clear path to the solution and a promise of what they can achieve if they follow through. Let's break it down a bit. First, you start with the problem. What's the pain point your customer is facing? Get specific, tap into the emotions behind it. Next, you highlight the opportunity. This is where you introduce the possibility of change. Show them that there's a way out, a solution that exists. The small business example, this could be the opportunity to streamline their process using an effective and simple tool. Then come the practical steps. This is your action plan. Walk your audience through the practical steps they need to take to achieve the desired outcome. Make it clear, simple, realistic, and actionable. For instance, explain how your tool integrates seamlessly in their current system, saving them time and effort. Finally, promise. This is where you assure them of the results they can expect. And again, it's not about saying you will succeed. It's about painting a picture of how success looks like. For the small business owner example, it might be more time to focus on growth, reduced stress, and better work-life balance. Using the POPP framework, you're not just telling a story. You are crafting a journey of your audience from where they are now to where they want to be, with your product or service as the essential bridge. Now, I know what you're thinking. This all sounds good, this sounds great, but how do I put this into practice without sounding fake or forced? Well, the tricky thing is that most people think that storytelling is telling epic tale, but the real truth is being authentic and relatable. And so I've shared with you these 3 secrets of storytelling tactics so you could effortlessly integrate them into your marketing and to connect with your audience on a deeper level. And what makes this so special, it's not about telling stories, it's about telling the right story in the right way. And so what this is going to do is to transform the way you connect and engage with your audience and customers. You will not only see better results in your marketing, but you will build and create strong and meaningful relationships with your audience. Funny part is that if you start over watching this video or listening to it, listening very carefully and closely to the structure, you could hear the POPP framework. I started with P, the problem with engagement, with how you could reach your audience, how you could build very meaningful relationship with your customers, with your audience. That's the first P in the POPP framework. Then comes the opportunity. The opportunity is brought by the storytelling tactics. How storytelling tactic, how meaningful and relatable and engaging story could lead your customer to your sales funnels, to your page, or to any other source of attraction you have in your marketing. And then P, the practical steps. I broke down 3 different secrets, 3 different storytelling tactics, the POPP framework, the leverage social proof, and how your customer should be the hero, not your product as the hero of your story. The customer should be the hero and guided by yourself, guided by your product or your solution you've built for your customer. And finally, the promise of great results, the promise of achieving their goals through storytelling tactics. So that's exactly what I used and how I structured this video. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed listening to this video. Thank you so much, and see you next time for more storytelling tactics or more tips and tricks for marketing use. Thank you. Bye-bye.